everyone. Welcome into the Father-Son Football Fanatics podcast. We are so glad you're with us today. I'm Michael. This is Caden. We are the hosts for you today. We've got some cool stuff for you on the show. Football was played this past weekend. It was a lot of fun to watch.
And our Cincinnati Bengals won.
Woo!
Finally!
Whew, broke the spell. We finally got a win.
And just going to tell them really quick to go follow the Instagram account that I made just now, or not just now, a few days ago. Go follow it. You'll get notifications when we post if you have notifications on for Instagram. And Dad's going to be making a Facebook one.
Oh, man. Pressure's on.
Yep.
All right. We don't like to be this kind of podcast, but make sure you go and subscribe. Make sure you like. That would help us out a ton. We have a goal. Caden set a goal for us to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So it would really help us out if you could go in, hit that subscribe button, and just do that for us. That would be awesome. We are going to get into some recap from last week. We did some starts and farts, and we did pretty good, I think. So we'll jump into some recap on that before we get into our other segments. Let's recap. You're not supposed to laugh during the intro. All right, let's recap last week's starts and farts. I'm going to start off by giving my first one. Breece Hall had a really good week. Ended at 15.2 fantasy points. So if you picked him up and started him, you're pretty happy. You're probably happier than you would have been with a lot of the other starting running backs, to be honest. So Breece Hall, 15.2. Who was your first start last week?
Garrett Wilson, he also did good. He got like around 13 points, I think. Not much else to say. He did pretty good. He got injured a little bit through the game.
But, he went up against the Bengals, so that, we had to shut him down. No, that was a good one. Again, the big names are not getting the big points you think they should.
Like Deebo Samuel.
Yeah,
he should get 18.
He let me down this past week for
He's
sure.
Getting like 12, which he shouldn't.
Gabe Davis got like 7. I mean, some big names not putting up big points. My second start, and I wish I had him, and I wish I would have started him, Christian Kirk. He ended with 19.2 points. So, definitely a good start.
And they destroyed the Chargers.
Yes, they did.
That's pretty happy, and it puts a smile on my face because they're the same record as us, and they lost to the Jaguars. We're not so bad, are we?
Not right now.
You gotta admit, Cooper Rush is kind of popping off.
Cooper Rush is
doing good.
He's having a good stretch.
Like, he beat the 2-0 Giants, and he beat us Bengals, and he beat nobody else.
Dak Prescott is in a hurry to get back because I think he knows that if Cooper Rush stays in there too long, he might take his job. So,
well, my second is Curtis Samuel, and he also did good.
He did.
I think he got like 12 or 13, something like that.
I think, something like that. I'd have to look, but I had him in 2 leagues, so I think he maybe even hit that 15-point mark.
I don't think he did.
He was close. He was in that range. So I did pretty good with the starts. My farts didn't fart. They were okay. Now, they weren't great. They weren't
your farts.
So both of mine. So I had Tom Brady and Kyle Pitts, and both of them before this week Kyle Pitts had 2 weeks of about 3 points. Tom Brady had a week of 10 points and a week of 8 points. And then all of a sudden, I picked both of them to be my farts of the week, and they both have the best week of their year so far, which isn't saying much when they each had about 14 points this week. But they were not farts like I predicted. So,
well, my farts were DK Metcalf and A.J. Dillon. DK Metcalf got like 17, and then A.J. Dillon got like 5. So one of them was good, one of them was okay.
Yeah, and DK Metcalf, we talked about him in our Cut the Cord or Hold On for Dear Life segment.
I said hold on for dear life, didn't I?
And you were right, and I did hold on to him, and I'm glad I did. I think I'll have a little bit more confidence moving forward.
Well, he did play against the worst team. He played against the Falcons.
That's true. That's true. I think I'm
and they won,
holding
right?
on
the
again.
Falcons won, right?
Yeah, Falcons did win. I picked that one too.
I picked the. Well, I didn't do those predictions because I was super busy, but like all of Saturday I was gone and all of Sunday I was gone.
Yeah,
so.
you had a busy weekend for sure. Those were our starts and farts from last week. So if you listen to our starts, you had some good advice there. It probably helped you win your week if you started those guys. So that's pretty good. We are going to get into our next segment. You've seen this a few times. We've been doing it every week for the last few weeks, and it is
my bold predictions and big moves that you might want to listen to because they might help you. I say it slow. He says it the speed that the voice the voice
intro drop.
And then you made it like fast too.
Well, yeah, you gotta squeeze all those words into like an 8-second segment. 8-second drop.
I nailed that.
But anyway, we're right into that.
Caden's bold predictions and big moves that you might want to listen to because it might help you. Nailed it again. I'm getting good at that. I'm getting good, even though I didn't even make it. But my bold prediction for the week is to bench Antonio Gibson. Yes, I know. He's doing all right. But, so, say you have a free Jamal Williams on the waiver wire that you can just pick up, put on your bench, and then put him in if you need him. And DeAndre Swift is supposed to be out. Now, if DeAndre Swift is in, put Antonio Gibson back in, all right? That's all I'm going to say. But if he's not in, just grab Jamal Williams, which he's probably already gone. He's probably on your waiver wire. He's probably already gone. I know I got him week 1 or the start of week 2.
So all this hinges on DeAndre Swift. If he's in,
yep.
Kick Jamal Williams out. If he's out, put him in place of Antonio Gibson if you have him.
Yep.
What if you have Ezekiel Elliott? Do you start Jamal Williams over Zeke?
Yes. I don't know who they play.
What if you have Alvin Kamara?
Yes.
You play Jamal Williams over Alvin Kamara?
Yes.
What if you have Christian McCaffrey?
No.
No? Okay.
But Alvin Kamara, he has 14 points combined in 3 weeks. That is terrible.
That is terrible.
That is terrible.
And he's been dealing with a rib injury, I think, and so he's
now week 1. He still did terrible.
Yeah.
And week 3, he went against the Panthers. Did terrible.
What about Breece Hall?
Yep.
Or Jamal Williams?
Yep.
Jamal?
Yeah, Jamal.
Okay. So you're pretty high on Jamal Williams this week.
And I know. I'm 1-2 on my predictions. I know. You're gonna say, oh, well, he got Jahan Dotson wrong and he got Kareem Hunt wrong, but I got Ezekiel Elliott right. So.
Yeah.
I'm pretty big on Jamal Williams, just like I was on Kareem Hunt. I'm still big on Kareem Hunt. I feel like Kareem Hunt this week is going to do good because
Nick Chubb did good last week
and the week before. So it's time for Kareem Hunt to shine. All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
All right. So is your prediction more to sit Antonio Gibson?
Yes.
Or is your prediction more to grab and start Jamal Williams?
Well, we've already said that. I'm going to go with a bench Antonio Gibson.
Bench Antonio Gibson. Okay.
Yes! Now, since I'm done with my segment, we're on to a segment that is never been done.
It's brand new. We haven't even put the finishing touches on it yet.
Yes, we have to do it after we film.
I think you guys are going to like it. So we'll get right into it.
No.
We're not going to get right into it.
No. We cannot tell them the name. They have to find out right now. I'm freaking out!
It's okay. Don't freak out.
Don't freak out.
I'm not going to freak out.
So, this segment, we came up with this, and the premise behind it, the idea behind it, is guys that you got probably earlier in your draft that you are kind of freaking out about.
Mine are pretty good.
You got them early, you were pumped to have them, and then all of a sudden they're not giving you the points you thought they'd give you. And you're looking at other teams, and you're looking at, players that went 4 rounds later in the draft
that are doing better than
that are
them.
getting better points than what you're getting. So, this is more of a confidence boost to you
to not freak out.
To not freak out. Hang on to those guys, have some faith in them, and see if they produce. So, one that I'm going to not freak out about is Ja'Marr Chase.
He's not doing that bad.
If you pick Ja'Marr Chase, you got him in round 1 or very early round 2.
That's true. That is very true.
And you are hoping to get
25 points.
18, 20, 25 points per game from him. And on his 3 weeks, week 1, he got 28. Awesome. You were happy. Week 2, 10.8. Week 3, 12.7. So
those are not the numbers you're expecting from Ja'Marr Chase.
They're not.
But I feel like just like you, I feel like you should hold on. Well, obviously you're gonna hold on to him, but I just don't freak out. Don't try to trade him.
Don't bench him. He is a star player. He's gonna give you star player results. Every player has a dip. Every player has some down weeks. Don't freak out just because he's had 2 in a row. He's going to get you the points that you want. Don't freak out. Who do you have?
My first one is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, I know, he got 8 points, then 25. He played 2 pretty tough teams. He played Buffalo and Giants.
Wait, did you just say the Giants are a tough team?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Especially for a bad team. They're gonna go far this year, and so are the oh crap, I forgot their name. So are the
Jaguars.
No, that's not who I was gonna say. So are the Bears. I couldn't think of their names.
The Bears.
I was thinking of a C in my head because Chicago.
Yeah.
But yes, the Bears are going to go far too. Maybe not to the playoffs, but they're going to go far up in the.
So Derrick Henry, don't freak out over him.
Don't freak out over Derrick Henry.
If I were a Derrick Henry manager, after week 1 and week 2, I would have been freaking out. Because there was already a question around him of, is he going to come back at age 29, rolling into age 30, coming off of a Jones fracture in his foot last year, missing 8 games? Is he going to come back and be the same Derrick Henry? Or is he going to re-injure? Or, there's a lot of question around that. So I would have been freaking out. He gave you a little glimmer of hope this last game, gave you 25 points. I think that's the Derrick Henry you're going to see a little bit more of moving forward.
Yes.
So I agree. That's a good one. Mine, and this one hits home because I have him in 2 leagues, Austin Eckler.
I personally am not. I'm freaking out about him.
The man was the running back
2 coming into the season.
2?
He was 2
last year.
He went Jonathan Taylor, then Eckler, then.
I mean, he had an astronomical amount of touchdowns last year, a ton of points. He did really great, and then he starts this year off. I drafted him, pick number 5. Both leagues, pick number 5. He was there. I took him. Thought I got a steal. He gave me 11.2 points in week 1, 18.4 in week 2, which is okay. I'm good there. That's where I want to be or better. And then 13.3 this last week.
He's not producing numbers.
For your very first round pick, I look at Cooper Kupp, who I'm not huge on Cooper Kupp. I think his season is going to decline.
I don't.
But his first 2 weeks, over 30 points. That's what you want with your first round pick.
And then he got like 16.
He got 16 or 18 this last week.
But he's going to be the
low.
best wide receiver.
That was his low week.
He's going to be the best wide receiver this year, Cooper Kupp is. No doubt in my mind.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
No doubt in my mind. I know. Cooper Kupp and Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. That was my bold prediction way before the season started. They were both going to get top 10, and right now they're both top 10.
They are, and it's looking like they're going to end up in the top 10.
And the Dolphins are 3-0.
However,
they beat the Bills.
If you remember, my bold prediction was Jamar Chase and T. Higgins both end up in the top 10 wide receivers,
and
which
now they're not producing.
Could happen.
Not producing like it. Like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they're two star wide receivers. That's crazy. That's crazy how I predicted that so early. Like it was like July.
But for Austin Eckler, he hasn't given you the production you want. But don't freak out. He is the same man that he was last year, and he will give you a good return on your investment.
He is the same man. Don't worry, he did not change.
Yeah, he is the same man.
Now my next man is Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor, beast of a man, like my dad would like to say. And, yeah, he got 27 the first game. Then he got 7. Then he got 12. What's he going to get next? Don't freak out about him, though. You picked him first. You picked him first pick, probably.
He was definitely first pick. Some people may have been crazy and taken McCaffrey over him, which those people are not happy either.
Well, you're less happy with Taylor right now. Right now.
For 2 games. For 2 of the 3, yeah. But barely. McCaffrey's not been hitting big numbers either. So... But yeah, I agree. Taylor, you're kind of in freak out mode a little bit right now. Now, I think he does better when Michael Pittman is there. Michael Pittman is back. So that kind of opens up the game and unlocks the game for Taylor to do great because they have more that they have to cover. Yes. So I agree with you. Don't freak out on Taylor. He is going to be awesome.
Hopefully.
He will, barring injury to him or Matt Ryan or, another key player, he's going to do great. So those are our...
They also beat the Chiefs. There were some surprise games this week.
Yeah. We talked about the week before the NFL being broken. This week, the NFL was just as broken.
More broken.
I mean, you have the Dolphins upsetting the Bills. You have... the Giants losing to the Cowboys, which was kind of an upset. You have the Falcons winning. You have the Jaguars acting like they're going to the Super Bowl.
They're not.
You've got the Colts, who haven't been playing very good.
You know who might go to the Super Bowl, though? The Dolphins.
I'm telling you.
They
know
have
what?
a good team.
Here soon, here in a couple weeks,
we're gonna do Super Bowl.
We will do some Super Bowl predictions
and playoff predictions.
And it's going to be cool to see how they differ now from when we talked about them in the off season. So we did a Super Bowl prediction show about 2 months ago, I would say.
I said the Buccaneers and the Bills were going to go to the Super Bowl.
Which the Bills might. The Buccaneers don't look like they're on their way.
They're 2-1.
Well, it was not an easy 2-1. And they're not. Brady is looking like he's lost a step. So we'll see as the year goes on. We'll see how as the year goes on. But that's going to do it for the show today in our Don't Freak Out segment. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Again, make sure you subscribe and like, and we will see you.
And follow the Instagram account.
Follow the Instagram account.
It is at Father Son Football Fanatics, and maybe I should put podcast in there. Maybe I should put it at the end.
Yeah, I don't think you have to.
It's like Father, then the underscore Son, because I put spaces and it just the underscore by itself. But it's all right. It's all right. Just go follow that account. You will get the thumbnails and the videos. Well, we're not posting on Instagram, but I'm just gonna post the thumbnail picture on Instagram. So, and you'll know.
Make sure you follow. And Caden We'll throw some updates on there from time to time as well. But you know you're official when you have an Instagram account.
And a Facebook account once
and
you
we'll get a
it.
Facebook account. So it's becoming an official thing, right? So
53 subscribers.
Make sure you go and subscribe. Make sure you follow that Instagram account. And that is all we have for today. Check out Caden's predictions. He'll be posting those hopefully tomorrow.
Probably Thursday and probably Sunday.
Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon. So we'll get those predictions to you in time for you to make decisions for your Thursday game. And then we also will have our podcast on Thursday. We'll have more predictions on Saturday-ish.
Sunday. I don't know.
And and we have a trip planned for Florida. So we may not be on the set here. We may be doing some podcasts from
the beautiful state of Florida, which is currently getting attacked by a hurricane.
If we're able to go.
We might not be able to go.
Anybody in Florida, make sure you stay safe. Take shelter, evacuate if you have to. But just make sure you're safe through the hurricane. That's the most important thing.
I really hope the hurricane doesn't take out the resort we're going to. I really hope.
I hope it doesn't do much destruction at all. That's the best case scenario. So, but anyway, I'm glad you guys joined in. We will see you next time.
Peace.